Boy, oh boy, Dallas, we have a problem. We might have a problem. You might have a problem because Dak Prescott left this game with about 5 minutes or so in the fourth quarter with a hand injury, and I don't know. He'll get an MRI. He went to the back to get X-rays. We'll see how things go. Tomorrow we will know more. I'm sure of it. But this is not good. Dallas, they look bad tonight. The only bright spot from the Dallas Cowboys tonight was Michael Parsons. He had 2 sacks. That guy is legit. He is really legit. It's a reason why Skip Bayless calls him 11 from heaven. That guy was brought from heaven to bless the Cowboys on that defensive line because he was the only bright spot for them. He was their best player tonight, period. They couldn't get no separation to wide receivers for Dallas. CeeDee Lamb did not look like a number one wide receiver. Noah Brown, come on, really? Like, really, bro? Like, I don't understand why they got rid of Cedric Wilson and traded Amari Cooper. They should have kept those guys because these Cowboys wide receivers couldn't do nothing. Now, I'm not saying CeeDee Lamb is not going to have a good year. I'm not saying that he's going to have bad games every game, but you're that guy now. I mean, they had Carlton Davis and Antoine Winfield Jr. looking like Deion Sanders. They had them looking like shutdown corners. Like, come on, you got to be able to get some separation on these guys. Not just him, but Noah Brown and these other receivers. You got to be able to get some separation. That Prescott, he looked totally bad tonight. He did not have a good game whatsoever, even before the injury. Ezekiel Elliott, he was running okay. He was running fine. You could tell he lost some weight. He got in shape. But he didn't get in the end zone. The Cowboys didn't get in the end zone at all. They only scored 3 points. They only scored 3 points. A Brett Maher field goal. Tom Brady, they put up 4 field goals. It was 12-3, and then he finds Mike Evans, the veteran wide receiver, in the end zone. They end up winning 19-3. The final score. The Buccaneers, they looked great outside of the offensive line. The offensive line was a bit shaky. They lost their left tackle, Donovan Smith, to an injury. I don't know how serious that injury is going to be, but that is huge. This Buccaneers offensive line is already banged up. Tom Brady is 45 years old. He cannot afford to lose any more offensive linemen. He was out there pissed off. He was yelling at them because they weren't protecting him. They weren't protecting. They weren't blocking. They weren't doing anything good in the beginning of this game. But they started to pick it up. Tom Brady, he started to sling it. Tom Brady can still throw the football. At 45 years old, I don't know how he's doing it. This guy can still throw the football. He is still playing at a high level. But, yeah, that offensive line for the Buccaneers is pretty banged up. And to lose that left tackle, Donovan Smith, tonight, that's not a good sign. So we'll see what happens with his situation. I'm sure we'll get more news on him tomorrow. But the Cowboys, they look pathetic. You averaged 31 points per game last year. One of the hottest teams as far as offense goes. And you only scored 3 points tonight. That's unacceptable. 100% unacceptable. But I don't know how serious his injury is for Dak Prescott, but it's not looking good. If he misses some time, the Cowboys could be in trouble. They could be in deep trouble because this NFC East is up for grabs. All right, the Eagles, yeah, they got better. The Commanders, they got Carson Wentz. They won today. And the Giants, they won. The entire NFC East, except the Cowboys, went undefeated. The Cowboys are the only team that lost today. So they got to play catch-up now. Yeah, it's only week 1, but this is a that they could have won. Their defense played well enough for them to stay into the game. Their offense didn't help their defense whatsoever. Like I said, Michael Parsons, he had a hell of a game. He had 2 sacks tonight. So their offense, they couldn't help their defense at all. Dak Prescott, it sucks that he got hurt. But they gotta try to bounce back next week because they got a pissed off Bengals team coming into town, and you know how they're feeling after losing that incredible game earlier against the Steelers. So many missed field goals, missed extra points. They're going to come in hot, and I know Michael Parsons is licking his chops. That offensive line for the Bengals is still not good. I believe Joe Burrow got sacked like 6 or 7 times today. So look, at the end of the day, Dallas, they should be worried. We don't know how serious the situation is for Dak Prescott, but it's his throwing hand. That's not good at all. And Tom Brady, after this win tonight, he is 7-0 against the Dallas Cowboys. He has never lost against the Cowboys, whether it's been with the Patriots or with the Buccaneers. He has never lost against Dallas. He owns them, and he owned them tonight. And the Cowboys, they looked completely terrible. The Buccaneers, they looked legit. Playoff Leonard Fournette had over 100 yards rushing. He looked great. And Julio Jones, he looked great. He looked good. He was doing running plays, and he caught a big catch from Brady for about 42 yards. So he looked healthy. He looked like himself. But the only downside for the Buccaneers, as far as offense outside of the offensive line, Chris Godwin, he made a few plays. He made some catches tonight, but he did go out, I believe, with a hamstring injury. He got ruled out, so he didn't finish his game. But I don't think it's anything too serious. But it was good to see him out there. Maybe it was a bit too early for him to be out there, but I don't think it's nothing too much to worry about. I think he'll be just fine. Get some rest, get some fluids in his body, and he'll probably be ready to go week 2. But other than that, the Buccaneers, they dominated this game on both sides of the ball. Cowboys looked like complete shit. They were getting booed all over the field during the game and after the game. Jerry Jones sitting in the goddamn in his box, in his good seats, and just looking like they're in shambles. But that's going to be it for me. It's been a long day. I made a video earlier talking about my Colts and how we tied with them and how we're fed up, deserve better. Hopefully we win next week. It is what it is. I'll see you guys tomorrow for the Seahawks and the Denver Broncos. Russell Wilson is returning to Seattle to face his former team. Should be a good game. Can't wait to watch it. I will see you guys from Monday Night Football for that game. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Turn those post notifications on so you don't miss a video. And I will see you guys, like I said, tomorrow night for the Denver Broncos Seattle Seahawks game. Should be interesting. Should be a good one. Peace out.